Good afternoon from Europe, good morning, good evening guys, whatever you are. Piotr here is Live Forex Global YouTube channel. It's my pleasure to make the update for you. September 3rd, 2020, Thursday, PMI Services Day, Chinese and European behind us. But before we will go through the details, let's start with the risk warning guys as usual. Please bear in mind, trading on margin carries a high level of risk, may not be suitable for all investors. You can sustain a loss of some or all initial investments, so please do not invest the money you cannot afford to lose. Seek education, gain experience before risking real money. However, past performance doesn't guarantee future results. Okay, so what is going on? The Chinese PMI, as market expected, at 54. In Europe, the Spanish one, weaker, 47.7, 48 expectations. Italian, also weaker, 47.1 versus 49.4 expectations, both below 50. The French one, also weaker, but above 50, 51.5, expectations 51.9, and the German, 52.5 versus 50.8 expectation. Overall, final services PMI, 50.5 versus expectations 50.1. So overall, positive here. Final services PMI when it comes to the UK, 58.8, below market expectations at 60.1. Pound is weakening, but pound is weakening not because of the still strong number, but mostly because of the Brexit. Brexit is back. Ahead of us, final services PMI from US, ISM non-manufacturing PMI from US, as well as unemployment claims, some kind of the preludium ahead of the non-farm payrolls tomorrow. If you do remember, ISM manufacturing gave dollar helping hand, and market still is buying the dollar. When it comes to the euro dollar, there is a channel, the daily chart, and we are trading inside that channel, and market just hit the bottom of that channel. A little bit of the recovery going on, lower shadow, that's what we are trying to build. The only thing for me, because now the question is, are we going to go straight back and retest the top of the channel? Well, it could be the case, but to have to have a little bit more certainty, what I would like to see, stop count below this double low around 1760, 1750. Some kind of the looking for liquidity type of the action with the quick reversal. That would be some kind of the long setup when it comes to the intraday chart, when it comes to the euro dollar. That's what I'm looking for from the buying perspective. For now, in my opinion, when it comes to the euro dollar, two-way action is possible. So that's the intraday chart, that's the hourly chart. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to the looking for liquidity type of the action. To the as a buyer, and as a seller, blue dashed line, weekly open, so levels close to 119 as a first possible supply, and the second, some type of the over under around 11960, 11970, those two as a possible supply levels. Now, dollar yen, let's switch to the dollar yen. Market is going back, trying to move higher and fight with the last Friday high. Before that's going to happen, we have some supply around 106.65, 106.70. That's number one. And if we are going to break through, then the stop count above the Friday high could be in place. And of course, plenty of events to use to manipulate the market, right? Weekly jobless claims, ISM non-manufacturing and non-farm payrolls tomorrow. So I'm very curious, because as long as we are below these levels, sellers are controlling the market, right? But if the buyers are going to manage, especially towards the end of the week, are going to manage to close above these levels, then we are opening 108.70 and then even 110 when it comes to the dollar yen. So overall for now, sellers around 106.70, 107. But if we are going to manage to close day above, then 108.70, 110. To the downside, if the market is going to react at these levels, the retest of the 105.25, 105 could be in place. The next one is Euro Pound, and I like longs here. Nice reversal going on from the logical or very logical level, right? So we've seen some kind of the stop count and reversal. Looks like it might end up as outside day, all right? Of course, it's all about where we are going to be towards end of the day, okay? But if market is going to manage to close above 89, or maybe even better, above 89.20 as a weekly open, the things might get interesting tomorrow when we are going to wait for a weekly close, right? Oops, sorry, it should be blue. So from the intraday perspective, demand around 88.75, 88.65, and I'm talking about this zone here. So maybe we are going to hit the stops based on the yesterday high. We are going to see the pullback eventually move higher from that level. If we are going to get the close above, right, then the buyers, the demand might be one stage higher towards 88.95. The close above 89.20 will open the way towards 0.9 when it comes to the Euro Pound, looking to buy dips here. Pound Yen. Finally, we hit some supply levels this week around 143, all right? And since then, some kind of the profit taking is going on. So for now, market is using this consolidation and 50% of that consolidation as a supply zone, right? Of course, the pullback should be for now treated as a profit taking only, right? What has to happen here is at least close below weekly open, all right? So this is the weekly open, and close below 140.50. That could be the first sign of maybe something more than only profit taking. Of course, we do have nice consolidation ahead of the break and 50% around 139, right? The previous supply zone, no doubt is going to work at least with the first retest as a demand right now. So the sellers are looking for a break and close below weekly open, retest these levels and move down towards 139. The buyers watching 139, 138.50, right? And if there is a positive price action, looking to buy pound yen on the lower levels. Guys, with that being said, I wish you great rest of the European trading session, right? And see you around US market or after US market open. Don't be trapped. See you around. Take care. Goodbye.